well.
It's Ruby!
Are you ready for today's stream of Uma Musume Pretty Derby?
I think we're ready to kill you.
Okay. It's for your metrics, Squat. It's for your metrics.
What? How am I gonna get to the top of the Uma Musume streamers? What do I have to offer?
The fact that you hate Uma Musume?
I'm not even bald anymore.
Time to fix that. Get the shaver out. We can make some content here.
No.
As you can tell, I'm a little tired, but I should be still good to do this.
Don't worry, we will blow through this entire patch in one day.
Surely.
Meanwhile, on Hawkeye Land, I've been working on leveling up my twink.
Delightful. Everyone loves a good tank.
Bro is a wind character, yet I'm getting him a quantum gear set.
Alright. Are we live?
And we're definitely live, and I posted this tweet already.
Alright, it's a good thing I didn't say any slurs. Good start.
Who says you didn't?
What could I have possibly said? Uma Musume?
What is an Uma, Ruby?
Uma means horse.
What the hell is a horse?
It means Uma. I hope this cleared things up for you.
I am more confused than ever before.
Perish.
Oh, God damn it. Instead of typing Hoyoverse in my search bar, I typed in ZZ and I clicked the first thing that popped up, and so I got a Google search result of ZZ Top.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there is something I forgot to do. I forgot to turn on the light in my room. I'm like, something's off. Something's definitely off.
Always a good time.
Fortunately, in the time that it took for me to get everything set up, the song has finished.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you on my vest, and here we are.
Ready for content.
Ready for content. By which I mean we're in the Black Void because I forgot to put the game on. And also my tits are showing.
Everyone loves the endless black void.
That's what it's like to be alive. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, people can
One day
hear me.
we will all be freed. Oh, that's a good sign.
So, something I forgot to implement. Oh. That's not what it's supposed to be recording. Interesting. It somehow thinks Library of Ruina is running.
Good.
Alright, we're back in the game, boys. Have you played through this patch yet?
I have not, but I'm willing to experience it through here, so it's no problem.
Hell yeah! Experiencing the patch vicariously through me. That's half my fucking content at this point.
Hell yeah.
And that's being charitable. Although, to be fair, I put that on myself.
Yeah.
I think almost every game that I play is either a game that everyone has already played or one that they're never going to play or want to play.
Yeah.
Shout outs to my band Presto Slop.
I love Presto Slop. It's my favorite kind of slop.
Check my hat.
It's a good hat.
Oh yeah, I can customize the accessories because I got everything. Just wrap myself in... Oh. Gonna wrap myself in a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot about the beach outfit! No!
It's too late.
So, in the realm of Zenless, what I have been doing between now and last stream is just...
Or cook.
I leveled up Panda.
Yeah, delightful.
He'll be fully tricked out by next week when the reset hits and I can just do this.
Yeah.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
And then after that, I guess I'm leveling Zokaku. Or maybe not,
Yeah.
because, well, there's Yuzuha, but next banner is going to be a rerun of Yanagi. And as we both know by now,
Yeah.
Yanagi goes really well with Miyabi here.
Sure does.
Even better than Bernice, which has me concerned.
Go, go.
Because what would I run Bernice in if not the Miyabi comp? That's very concerning. And I would be betraying my principles because I think Bernice is my favorite character in the game besides Lighter.
Yeah. Yuzuha is just fucking she's Anomaly Astra, essentially.
So does that make her better for Miyabi or
Better for Miyabi.
Christ?
She's good for basically every Anomaly character in the game. Miyabi still probably prefers Astra a bit more, but I think pretty much every other Anomaly character will want Yuzuha infinitely more.
So you're saying I should run Panda, Yuzuha, and...
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
No? What would I run then?
I could not tell you.
I am not sold entirely on her design alone. So she's gonna have to try.
Like a dog.
She's gonna have to try real hard with this story to convince me to get her.
I suppose we shall see.
First, let's start with a standard 10 pull. Yeah!
Everyone loves standard 10 pull.
Let's go gambling! Don't give me another fucking Nekomata. I'm sick of it. Oh my god, we got
You
nothing.
love it. Oh my fucking god.
Son of a bitch. Bunny Band. Whose is that? Or is that a generic?
I think it was a generic. We check it? I forgot.
Okay.
May you forgive this transgression.
Hi, Lycon.
Devotion.
Cool.
Cool. Nothing wrong with that. I'm always a big fan
Oh.
of more Lycon.
And another Piper engine. C1 Lycon.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a defense weapon. Increases max HP by 8%, increases equipper's attack by 10% when they're shielded. So, like, Seth?
I guess.
Is that it? The HP might not be bad on, like, Panda, but I think Panda's weapon is better altogether.
Yeah.
I'm at your disposal.
Alright, we get one step closer to stripping the fucking BDSM wolf.
His first one's pretty good. Look at that.
Oh shit! When Lycon's EX special attack hits an enemy, the attack's days increases by 12%.
Yeah. It's
When
pretty
he
good.
charges EX special attack to completion, this buff will increase by additional 10%. God damn, okay. Looks like the
Yeah.
Hugo comp is that much stronger now. As if it needed any reason to be any stronger.
It's going.
Oh, Wise, it's you. What are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep. What's up?
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Oh, splendid.
A banquet invitation?
Delightful.
Oh, right. In case you didn't notice, I got the place to level 45.
Oh, I didn't know this, yeah.
So Belle's now in the outfit.
We're both
Judging by
Chinese
the
now.
looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now.
The game's a little quiet.
Yeah.
But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide.
Belle and Wise didn't get recast since the whole situation, right?
Nah.
Just the Trailblazers?
Yeah.
The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his
Still just
connections and
unfortunate
resources
situations
to get
abound, but at
closer
least
to
it could be
us.
worse.
Hey, it's not like we're fighting our master's dead sister after having been mutated into an abomination.
Yeah.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. Shifu doesn't want Yunque Summit to get too close to Porcelumex, and honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why's that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show
phone call.
Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait a second, what about Senior Did anyone say mentally ill women? Where? I got Bernice right in my pocket right now.
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Senpai will not be joining us because she's fucking awful at math, everyone. Oh, right. Chat. Something I forgot to do because I'm stupid is that since setting up my stream in the closet, essentially, I forgot to add a noise gate to really filter out the background noise. It's been added now, so let me know if anything sounds weird, you guys. If it sounds like I'm cutting out or anything like that, I will do my best to accommodate.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point, I think your reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense. We should go to the banquet.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Wise, the Porcelumex banquet is separate tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumchasin. Let's meet up in front of Yumchasin then. S2 Chapter 2, The Impending Crash of Waves.
Sorry about that. Kept getting phone calls.
It's cool. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Belle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yumchasin. Better go meet them there.
Here, I've had enough of looking at you, Wise. Here, we want mentally ill women. We'll display our mentally ill women.
Always a delight.
Look at those eyes. She wants to kill. Or she really just wants to drink gasoline. She's not... It's not just mentally deranged, she's also hot. Yes, and that's the problem. And the solution. Such is the nature of Bernice.
Would we all be so graced?
Hot as in she has a flamethrower? She has two! Technically, right?
Yeah.
Or she has a flamethrower that has two heads. Wise, you sure took your sweet time getting here. I was standing for 10 seconds! Senior Yinhu and I are starving. You hungry bitch. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you, I actually skipped lunch just for this meal. What's up with you two? What's got into you, man? Hey, since we're coming anyway, we can't let Porcelumex off easy, right? Now that everyone's here, let's roll. Welcome to Yumchasin. Esteemed guests of Porcelumex, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Alright, let's go get food poisoning! Immersive storytelling! Immersive storytelling!
Oh, yeah.
You then arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. God, look at all these rich people. Wow, so many people. Looks like this Wi-Fi Peninsula security inspection is a pretty big deal. But you gotta keep our guard up for this investigation. Yeah, you've got a point. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Yeah, let's speech check Amazon over here. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Yeah, Wise and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Had to eat enough for Shifu and the others, too. Wise, let's go. Damien's over there. Oh. I was Bernice for all of 5 seconds, and now I'm forced to be Wise again. Damn it!
Delightful.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquei Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I
You're
can
such a
appreciate.
sleazer, Damien.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I really, really, really hope that Mihoyo doesn't try to, you're one of the good ones, Damien.
I'm sure they don't.
Make
This one
yourselves at
seems
home
like,
tonight and
even
enjoy
last
the
patch, they
banquet.
seemed like they're
If there's
approaching him
anything
with
you'd like to eat that's not being served,
Skepticism?
just let me know
somewhat,
directly.
yeah.
Disdain for CEOs?
I'm not so sure. I feel like they're just like pointing out he's like he's sleazing his way up the corporate ladder as fast as possible, and that's his only real interest.
Although, speaking of disdain for CEOs, did you see where I got to in Library of Ruina yesterday, Ruby?
Oh, delightful. Where?
Love Town.
Ah, yeah, that would do it.
That fucks me up. That fucked me up right then and there, and it still fucks me up now.
It is a rite of passage, let's say.
Chat, we're gonna twist Damien's balls.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Waifei Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Waifei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block.
Sure, I'll help as long as I have nothing to lose.
It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation.
His color scheme and hairdo almost remind me of Sampo.
But
Oh god, I
after
can't
seeing
see
the
it.
guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
I don't like the color of his eyes, though. It just looks wrong.
Oh? Why is that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong.
Are you sure about that?
Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the
about that?
military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
I would hate to be in a room like this. Surrounded by all these figures who every choice they make dictates the future of, at least in this context, the entire world.
Correct.
And I don't do well with figures of authority.
I can relate to that at least.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant.
Military contractors! Yeah!
Yeah.
Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment?
I wonder who's the
It
real
is my
character
pleasure
here.
to welcome each and every one of you here today.
You just can't tell.
Which one of these characters is not an NPC?
I wonder. I just, it's
Looks
so
like
hard
it's
to
time for the
tell.
real hosts to give
Can
their
you tell?
speech.
It's too subtle.
It's very subtle.
Dear guests,
Fucking.
thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to
What
participate
are
in the
what are
Wi-Fi
these?
Peninsula
What are your
security
beards? What is
investigation.
happening there? What's the
I'm
guy
more
on the
concerned
right?
by the fucking
Co-chief
polka
executive
dot
officer
outfit.
of the Porcelumex crew.
I don't even care about that. Look at the guy on the right. Look at his beard. What is happening here?
He decided to shave a single line down the middle.
Greetings, everyone. I'm
God.
Ferox, also co-chief executive officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Why is he a better man than me? Because I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't give a fuck to ask this question.
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
I see. He's the legendary fence sitter.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Jesus.
Hope you're having a good one,
thumb.
you fucking bag of scum.
Look at his thumb.
Yeah.
That is a fucking long thumb. I hate it.
You love it. You love the long thumb.
Dude's got fucking... He's like that fucking SCP that doesn't like being looked at.
Hell yeah.
Fucking long-ass fingers.
Wise, what should we do now that Damien's left?
I want to look around the banquet hall. After everything Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
All right, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
Alright, let's change the settings a little bit. Something is off. Something about the UI changed.
Wait, what you feeling?
I don't know what, but there's something different about the UI. I don't know why.
It looks the same to me. I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately.
Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence.
Oh.
No. Everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exalters might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exalters, preventing even bigger losses.
That's right. It was him.
All him, by the way. All him.
He did that.
It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days. All thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me. But it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. I hate corporate speak.
You and me both, brother.
Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare that we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the throne quarters, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumix hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The Top's guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumix accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. Ugh. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Fact, behavior like this... Hi, Fig. Behavior like this
Hello.
is why people on Wall Street turn to fucking doing cocaine. Fig, you walked in at the perfect time. We're doing one of the things I hate the most. Mingling with CEOs. What's with the tail? What tail?
Mingling.
The talisman on my back? Kill them? I literally can't. This is the one MiHoYo protagonist who can't physically fight yet.
Yes. We, despite our training, we are but babes.
Although apparently I can dismantle matter. Sometimes.
No, this is this and that is that.
Don't you fucking hit me with that, Ruby. I'll fucking kill you. Also, you're kind of quiet, so I'm gonna put your volume up.
Yeah, my volume capacity is low in general at the moment.
Okay, that might be a bit too much on my end. Alright, that should do it. Professor Walker. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. Mod, send his ass to Lovetown. No! The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. Ugh, I'm getting headaches every day with funding issues. Shoutouts to being an independent researcher and having to come up with your own funds by convincing stupid people that your ideas work.
Yeah.
You better make the most of this chance. Oh, the top VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. What agency is ZZ would stand the best chance against the library? None.
I was gonna say the none of them.
Zenless Zone Zero, relative to MiHoYo itself, is probably on the lowest echelons of power scaling.
Yeah, no, you're not getting much of anywhere.
Like, short of possibly the Void Hunters, all the people here, well, okay, and maybe like Ambi and stuff like that, most of the playable roster are just normal ass people with crazy tricked out weapons.
Yeah.
And even then, those crazy tricked out weapons are probably on the low technological scale relative to something like Library of Ruina. Like, they might not be higher than Urban Myth or something.
Yeah, around there.
And brother in Christ, you fought a lady armed with a hacksaw yesterday. And look how things turned out for her! I didn't have to think about killing her. She just fucking died. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Hey, miss, we're out of Leslie Char Su here. Better restock soon. Although weapons in Project Moon generally don't get too fancy, it's more just shonen power scaling type deals.
Yeah.
Like, my sword is simply stronger. Yeah. That's the thing. Within the context of Zenless, everyone uses W engines. And while there's B, A, and S, you know, typical gacha ratings, no one character is explicitly stronger than the other unless it's like Miyabi.
Yeah.
And Miyabi, the thing that makes her stronger
Miyabi.
than other characters in this setting is that her fucking sword is enchanted with anomalous properties from the enemies that we fight, essentially.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm pretty sure if you had a clever enough sniper, she's gone. Oops. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. They gotta know how to make a lobster 3 ways, right? I like the panda. I like him too. He's the last character I just leveled up. His moveset is, really fucking boring. Although, it's not his fault, he's a support unit. Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making a creamy baked version. They make a big dude that does kung fu boring. He's a defense support. His thing is that he's a healer in a game that doesn't have very many healers.
Yeah. And also he's a Rupture, which is specifically for Yishuan.
And he supports a very specific character who at this point is either the strongest or the second strongest character in the game.
Yeah.
Thus making her even stronger.
There's important context there.
Like, he's boring, but he's boring to facilitate making the strong Kung Fu lady even stronger.
Yeah,
Right, got it.
exactly.
Power creep for this game is going to look nuts in a year's time. Right now, what I can say to that is, at least it's not Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, yeah.
God damn. Like, Star Rail's balancing and power creep is so bad. I think it might be the first time MiHoYo's had to legitimately rework entire characters like it's fucking Grand Blue.
Yeah.
Putting off beating Runa so I don't have to start reading real literature again. You're telling me. There are some actual books I was thinking about reading recently. And I don't want to do that. I want to be stupid and illiterate forever. There's like 9 novels of required reading for Limbus. One of which is Moby Dick. Ruby, is this true?
Yes, unironically.
Seriously?
Yeah. It enhances the characters. You don't need it, but it does make it a bit more interesting, in my opinion.
Crap. Can't believe I have to read! We're just getting started.
I think required reading is a bit of an exaggeration, but if you at least know what the books are about, it would be helpful, so I would say.
Watching all 45 anime featured in Super Robot Wars 30 to get additional context.
That's the spirit.
Time to show you what this panda thyroid is made of. Oh, right. I can't finish my food. I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Limbus is different from most gacha in that the actual playable cast is really small, like 12 characters. And each one is based on a protagonist of a different novel.
Yeah.
How old are these novels?
I can get a list for you if you'd like. 1 second.
The reason I ask is because if they're in public domain,
I believe they are.
I can read them on stream. Yippee! Who wants to read the Divine Comedy with Wild Wesson? The MC of the game is Dante from the Divine Comedy. Perfect!
Yay!
I actually physically own the Divine Comedy, and it's in this really pretty red hardbook cover. The fucking pages have like a gold tint to them.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
really
spirit.
cool.
Here's the list. Wings by Yi-sang, Don Quixote, The Stranger, Hellscreen, Wuthering Heights, Faust, Moby Dick, Crime and Punishment, The Odyssey, Golden Bow, Metamorphosis, Dream of the Red Chamber, Demian, and The Divine Comedy.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think the most recent of those books was made in like the 1910s or something.
Probably.
I think Metamorphosis was like 1914, right? Or 1915?
You'll have to excuse me. I did not keep track of that kind of thing.
Oh, Fig does apparently.
Oh, thank you, Fig. That's very
This is
helpful,
what
actually.
Metamorphosis, which is 1915. Yippee! We love reading 100-year-old novels.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so it's settled then, right, chat? Once I beat Library of Ruina, we'll be doing readings of 100-year-old literature.
Hell yeah.
But also, I am deeply respectful of Pan Yin-Hu right now, who is doing his best to fight against the CEOs by taking advantage of their hospitality so much that he is draining their fucking catering single-handedly. Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet in abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Oh, right. Just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingxi mushroom from the beef bone soup with the wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately. That's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him.
Go for some of that.
We are going to kill these chefs. After that, I've already made a round to the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Belle. She's just using the line app.
Wise, you're back.
Yeah.
Find anything interesting?
From what I saw, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I fucking hate CEOs!
Yeah.
I had the same feeling. The security investigation seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their
Sounds like
intentions.
you need more
and just a way to
money.
reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But, come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
Oh, it's appearing in a cutscene.
All
Something's
right.
gonna go wrong.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
are top-notch.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, look, a playful character.
I wonder if there's a playable character in the room with us right now.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
There's just no way to tell.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm
Hey,
not
look, it's the
mistaken,
chick that was in the
you're the
background
military
earlier.
research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
Hell yeah.
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
From the worst named organization in the game? Where is he sold? After learning about the inspection from Missy... Oh, sorry, where's Tristan? After learning about the inspection team... Tristan, you illiterate swine! Shut up! I had a brain fart. After learning about the inspection team from Mrs. Old, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumex's welcome banquet had ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team,
The time fields.
oh, wait a second, is she gonna be a 5-star?
Who?
Her.
Alice? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, then who the fuck is that? I figured that she'd be a 4-star and that rabbit weapon would be for her or something.
Not only one of the oldest noble
I think
families
she's
in
next
New
banner.
Aragon, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
Oh no! The evil manager guy that we were talking to earlier is an evil manager guy!
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so...
Is that the dude from the Kupi Town events? You mean, Ferdinand? No.
I really don't think he can handle this.
He's not that fucked up. He's a different kind of freaky.
You misunderstand me. As I just said. All I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine.
Fucking spread.
Dude is aura farming.
He's so farming.
Zenless does have the best cutscene presentation of the MiHoYo games.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's almost
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's the newest one that they had time to practice.
Porcelumex
like
has
it's a new team
every
or
right
something
to
like that.
file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
I do think the Zenless team does good work.
So
I think they're
what?
probably the most
The
locked
media
in
doesn't
of
care
the
about the
Hoyo
truth.
studios right now.
They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Because I think like Star Rail has been struggling on off a bit for a while now.
Mhm.
I think in terms of consistent quality, like yeah, no, Zenless has been killing it.
I think we might see cracks start to form if they make the scale too high. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
In the short term, like, this is great. The reason cutscenes look so good is because they're stylized. And that they're not all just talking head cutscenes.
Yeah.
Miss, the
Talking
honor of
heads.
the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake.
I'm gonna kill you, Ruby.
I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
Oh look, she has heterophobia.
Heterophobia in her eyes.
What's that?
Tanuki jump scare.
Ah, Wise. You're up to...
I just dreamed that you told Eos to learn the drums.
I was just dreaming.
Horrifying.
You told Eos to learn the drums and set them up right in the middle of the store, saying it would attract customers. But no customers showed up. Just a bill from the bank. Thank goodness it was just someone knocking on the door.
Wise, how little do you trust me? I'd never do something like that. Besides, there's no way Eos's little legs could ever reach the pedals. Forget that ridiculous dream already. Signorine Hu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
She's considered it. The Zenless fandom has unanimously decided that Belle is the obviously irresponsible sibling of the family.
I mean, it's obvious, right?
Who else could it be? She's like 12, so that goes without saying. She's not.
She's not 12. That's not real.
They're both like 18, right?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
called
the
a joke. Jokes are supposed to be
You're
funny.
a joke.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
What the fuck do we do in the hollow?
To be precise,
Right.
it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies.
That fucking emotion belt.
It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Senior Inhu, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that.
After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one
You
who
ready
sent
for
you.
some Scooby-Doo bullshit?
Oh god, Lucy sent her.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually,
Fucking
I
rich
had
girl
planned to ask
club over
Porcelumix's
here.
staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
I like the fact that she's clearly being trolled, but we don't know this.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps
I
you
like
work
that her
on a
belt is
daily
sad,
or
and now
hourly
it's
rate?
happy.
Yeah, she has a multi-emotion belt.
If it's about the commission fee,
It tells
please
me
don't worry.
I need a belt
My
that tells me how to
ether
feel.
dynamics tutor used
It's
to
not like
charge
it
for
shows my
every 5
emotions, but it's
minutes
just
in
like,
each
oh, I
lesson.
should be sad now.
That kind kind of makes me interested in the idea of like a psychopath who wears a watch, and the watch projects to him what emotion he's supposed to be feeling in a situation.
Oh, you mean a sociopath, or do you mean
No,
a psychopath?
sociopath. Well, the ones that can't feel emotions properly.
No, I get you.
What kind of ears is she supposed to have? She's supposed to have bunny ears, but they're currently flopped over.
It's not that it's flopped over. She's specifically a dwarf rabbit, or I forget the species, but she's a species of rabbit that has naturally folded ears.
That's basically just today's Shylock. I don't think... I was not suggesting someone who fucking wears a literal different skin mask depending on the mood he's supposed to be feeling. But like, someone who consciously uses it for every given situation to make sure that he blends in.
We can test out the skin mask if you'd like.
Once you reach the fucking today's Shylock phase, it becomes apparent. You know?
Some people may refer to that as murder.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunque's Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
My favorite thing about Panda's design is the fact that his fucking hat is a walk.
Yeah.
Senior Yinhu, you just assumed we would take the job.
Hey, come on now. What do you mean speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Oh, now we're being guilt-tripped into it, huh?
Seriously? Now you're guilt-tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Ruby, I don't know if you've done Yinhu's quality time invites and stuff like that.
I've done some of them.
Generally, and I'll explain this for Fig, you can hang out with characters once a day in-game, and when you hang out with Yinhu, he essentially takes you to places where he teaches you how to save money.
Yes, I did that one. It's so good.
On various aspects. The one that keeps popping up for me is go directly to the shipyard and buy fresh fish in bulk.
Yeah, no.
Are you both really willing to
I'm a
take
big
this
fan.
commission?
I'm a really
Please
big fan
don't
of
feel
Fanny, who as a
obligated if you'd
character,
rather not
because
get
he's just
involved with the people
he's the
brought
kind of guy I'd
recently.
want to be friends with in real life, you know?
I have friends like him. In real life. I've been that friend in real life. I've been the guy who goes to a fucking grocery store and was like, if you want to save a lot of money and you still want to eat good meat, buy this meat that's on clearance. It's not expired. If you're gonna cook it that same day, it still tastes really fucking good. With the right seasonings, it'll taste basically indistinguishable from the highest quality stuff, higher quality stuff.
If you have bad meat, just fucking use more seasoning. It is the play.
You can
That is
rest
how
assured, Miss
I
Timefield.
survived for
We'll
a very
accept the
long
commission
time, and
and
how I'm still
investigate
kind
you
of
starting
vibing
tomorrow.
these days.
I still do stuff like that, even though I make a modest living now.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice settle in her room at Suiban Temple. Phew, finally got everything settled. Sydney, Yinhu, and Belle have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. Mission objective: sleep.
Hongshu, me. Hongshu. Me.
Better get some sleep. We got an investigation to run first thing tomorrow. Comfy bed, here I come. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. I'm up already and just about to come find you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at the Swabian Temple atrium.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just... the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees.
Oh, she has
When I was about to
OCD.
sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. The Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
I'm gonna turn her ears inside out. Watch them just pop back into place.
Have you done that with actual rabbits, Ruby? Should I be concerned?
I've done that to cats. You just press their ears in, and then they pop back out, and the cat looks like you, and it goes raw.
And they don't get mad at you for it?
It's mostly just slightly annoying.
When I do that to my cat, she just bites me. Real. I get the feeling if I ever owned a cat, my cat would just bite me at all possible occasions.
Yeah, more or less.
Speaking of pets, before I started the stream, sorry, there was like something fucked up my throat for a second. Do femboys have cats? I wouldn't know anything about that. Anyway, so I was going outside before the stream started to like grab a drink, right? And I just see my brother in the middle of the living room shaving his little dog.
Very cute.
And like, they both turn and stare at me like, and he just goes back to shaving her. And there's like
a problem with the man shaving his dog.
He's surrounded in a circle of her fur.
Oh, that's cute.
Which reminds me, he's probably gonna shave the big dog too. Oh no. It's a husky, as I've mentioned before, and I'm sure you can guess how much hair huskies have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go investigate the area below her apartment building. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. Hell yeah, I am.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, us, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Time for some Scooby-Doo bullshit.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? Due to the influx of visitors from Tops and the inspection team, Porcelain ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. It reminds me of how at Offkai, the event was organized at the convention center in San Jose, which is sandwiched in between a lot of well-off hotels. One is a Hilton, one's a Marriott. And where was I staying for Offkai? at a fucking Holiday Inn Express suite. A few miles away that we got to via fucking the tram station.
Oh god.
It was great. We were right next to like a convenience store that looks like it hasn't been renovated since the 90s. Thank you for the meat. We were next to a 7-Eleven that definitely makes some of the 7-Elevens in Las Vegas look good.
Oh, yeah.
And the fucking... the tram station... Keep throwing fish at me. The tram station, the fucking card reader didn't work. Like, we couldn't get tickets for the tram station. So we just got in the fucking tram. No one checked their tickets. We just got on. I sometimes I miss California. There's some describing the worst fucking living situation. How nostalgic.
Yeah, the good old days.
The good old days of living in a fucking 20 square foot hotel room by myself where a dude literally fucking died and nobody noticed for a week. I love San Francisco.
I didn't know about that one.
You didn't? I talk about that all the time. When I was in college. It was while I was streaming. It wasn't while I was streaming, but it was absolutely when I was living in San Francisco at the time, of course. I feel like I remember talking to you about this. This must have been years ago, of course, but...
Yeah, but probably, it was probably a long time since we talked about this last.
I mentioned something smells weird in the hotel room, or like, not in my room, but like on the hotel floor, and I didn't know what it was. And I found out a few days later that there was an old man who was renting out one of the rooms, and he fucking died.
Oh, God.
And that's what the stench was. And I was like, oh, I breathed that in.
You sure did.
And then a few days later, I saw them selling his fucking belongings.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Like, they were removing stuff from that room, and they were hanging it on a fucking rack that they were going to send to a local shop. That part was insane to me. I was like, what do you mean? They just fucking sell it.
Yeah, just that's so casual.
I never want to go back to San Francisco ever again.
Yeah.
San Jose is close, but
That puts like an emotion in me.
I'm so socially anxious I take a shower before dying so I smell nice and I don't bother people. It wasn't the fact that he died without taking a shower. It was the fact that he had been dead for 9 days before someone opened his fucking room after complaint of the smell and realized that his body was dead for 9 days. Due to the influx of visitors from Tops and the inspection team, Porcelain ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's go check it out. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Huh? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Well, look, there's an identical flower pot in that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Your family's pretty strict, huh? As grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundation of the time fields. So we cannot neglect even small matters like flower pots. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? The second to last floor, the one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and the adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What's up? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah. I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, tower crane? Why is one of her standard voice lines a fucking yelp? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be in here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. Those look like the claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. That sparkly feeling. It's glow-in-the-dark paint! The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night?
It was a glow-in-the-dark CIA wreck. I'm not gonna finish that joke.
I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's piece together what we know so far.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane.
The unfortunate thing about Wise's character being so defined is that I don't feel right picking the fucking goblin answers.
Yeah, no, he's like, he
mentioned
wouldn't
hearing the
say that
soft thump
shit.
before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your
That's
window.
why I play Belle, so I can pick all the goblin answers.
This is why I take it out on the Trailblazer by making him pick all the fucking goblin answers.
Yes,
I mean,
that's what I
Trailblazer is
figured too.
innately
Thinking
goblino,
back,
I feel.
the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
But if something that large hit it, wouldn't all the pots have fallen to the ground?
I do appreciate when we do the Phoenix Wright thing.
Yeah.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that
They've
started.
been doing a bit more in Genshin recently,
After the
and I
cargo
think
hit
it's
your
at least
window, the
they've
crane
been
lifted it back
making you
up,
work for it a
but
bit
that
more,
little
which I
creature
appreciate
couldn't
at
hold on
least.
and fell off, landing right on the
I
flower
like it
pot.
when the game has the slightest respect for my intelligence, as bare as that is.
I like it when the game is doing the thing that another game that that I prefer does.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself
You
up
know
like
that. Have you seen dogs wearing tiny clothes?
That doesn't match what the subtitle said, but whatever.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Did we not fucking notice this earlier?
How could they? I can't believe someone
It
actually
was,
used an animal to pull a
the
prank.
planets were not aligned.
Why the fuck was it walking on the fucking guardrails? What?
It did a sick flip.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Fairy.
Fairy. Very helpful.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! There! It ran into that shop!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit.
Monato?
What?
Huh?
Use
He
your
breasted
visitors.
boobily onto the screen.
What can I get for you? Huh?
Look at that, look at that raccoon. Look at them.
Guess I got found out after all.
That fucking
I do not like.
Miss,
I do not like this
based on what
creature.
you
Its
just
smug
said,
aura mocks me.
may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
that girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
Minato being so fucking large.
So
It's all
big.
right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to
He's a
Mystic
big guy
Wares?
for you.
Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
My god, she's almost as bad as Nicole.
All right. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Minato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumix brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumix. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
Yeah, let's kick down the abused and blackmailed girl. That'll show him.
Oh, I see.
Hell yeah.
You're saying I'm just picking the easy target?
Now you're getting
I
into the spirit of
remember
this clip.
now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether
I do like
industry.
Timefield is just a perfect, like, weird
hollow
rich
and
person
ether
name.
studies from an early age under their guidance.
Yeah, it's so very posh sounding.
Minato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
I'm not weird, he says. What a
So from the
fucking
sound
lie.
of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece
It's
of
okay,
porcelain
Minato.
is?
We're all weirdos here.
Special porcelain shard. A porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device.
The thingamabob.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. to the unique properties of Porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside Obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an Obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Stop staring directly into my fucking soul with those eyes.
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that.
Raccoon girl when she first
But in
dropped
reality,
because everyone saw the
someone's
tail.
pocketing the difference
And
for
the other one
themselves.
realized, oh, there's literally just a raccoon on her back.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi
The hair
Peninsula
doesn't help with
factory,
that.
so its
Yeah,
appearance
I mean, it's
here
obviously
clearly
intentional
points to
design
shady
imagery.
dealings going
She's
on
supposed to
inside
be
the hollow.
reminiscent of a raccoon.
Like, catching with their fake cat girl status.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if Kaching is supposed to be reminiscent of a cat girl. I think the hair.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
I think I figured out what's bothering me here. Her expression is way too neutral for the delivery she's giving.
Wait a
Okay, no, I
moment.
can see that.
Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole
She kind
plan
of has
out
the
loud
extremes
like that?
between neutral and the smug beast.
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Okay.
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Meanwhile, Minato has that fucking guts expression on his face.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Minato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Wise, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. Try to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Minato? That's so mean! You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates. Though we got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula, standout characters like Minato are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. That's why you decided to investigate the Obscura. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Silent Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Phelan Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Swabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Silent Bay. Should have been fixed last week. Well, isn't that convenient? I think I've seen the repair notice before. Let's go check it out.
Oh, how strange! My hand, I can stick it through the open air here. Used to be just an invisible wall over this whole area of town.
Oh, look, it's
the
her.
Elevator's still out of service, but I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry
I
for the
wonder if
inconvenience.
he's a real character or not.
Though the repairs have been
Just
completed,
can't tell.
some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry, I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Sailoon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Sailoon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Porsalumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, let's harass construction workers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Sailoon
I
Bay,
love going to the
I
local
suppose I'll just
construction
wander
area and
around the
throwing
area
rocks
for
at
a
the
while.
workers.
Ruby found hacked to death by the mafia.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side,
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Sailoon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Sailoon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porsalumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I don't know about you, I'm built different.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Sailoon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after, Yuzuha and Minato leave. Return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura Shard and briefly tell Belle what had happened that morning.
Right.
How's it going, Belle? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception isn't quite on your level. I barely even use that perception technique Shifu taught me. But I agree with you all. This thing's
I'm
super
fucking
suspicious.
slacking. You fucking loser.
Sorry, I'm the secondary character because you didn't pick me, idiot. We should definitely look into it properly. Wise, I'll come with you to Sailoon Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
That fucking guy training over there.
Here you go. That's me. That's me doing my kung fu in the background.
Cultivation.
Wow. You have to align your meridians quick.
Oh. I thought the objective was taking me to the fucking car. I didn't realize they were standing behind the fucking car. Why won't you let me walk in front of traffic? Damn you!
Chris's.
Actually, I think you've been a bit on the edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Wise to think you're a mean person. I could care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone in the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, this just got way easier. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Pretty handy, right? Yeah, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or should she definitely be all... Absolutely not, you cannot do that! Yusa, you say you don't care. Alright, Wise, let's roll. Minato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Minato was totally ignored. Alright. If we're all set, let's head out. Alright, let's go! Enter combat.
To kill. I crave blood.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Siloon Bay.
Of course she's solo.
Yuzuha, pretty simple character.
Watch out!
When
There's
you're
security
using her
mechs
solo
patrolling
in this
up ahead.
context, all you have to know is that, hold down M1 to enter her parry stance, and then when she parries something, you will want to wait a bit for the flash before you do her follow-up, and that will increase the amount of days she does by a lot. It's gonna be like a pseudo stunner almost.
Okay.
After a successful parry and follow-up, you want to do her skill, because that
We've got enemies.
It does like the ambi thing where it makes the skill come out instantly instead of the slow startup.
Ah! Yuzuha's EX special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in this state, it triggers Flavor Match, causing them to continuously take damage matching that character's attribute.
That's why she's really good for anomaly.
Gee. When other squad members land hits on enemies, Yuzuha launches basic attack Hard Candy Shot around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with the heavy attack, Yuzuha will consume sugar points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation.
I do
Don't
like
go
that
too hard, Minato,
they're
or
doing
people will notice
like
the damage.
characters showing up from off-field more often. I think that's one of my favorite aspects of Zenless, and I'm glad they're
Can we
doing it more.
implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Yeah. Yep, that's the big follow-up, and then you do the skill right after.
The agent's suggestion is
Obviously, you don't want to do it when there's nothing to parry, but...
Hold on. Come with me for a
So
sec.
just fucking auto combo until
Not even close.
Until there's
someone
something you
decides
can
to strike.
feel it. Yeah. When you are playing as a team, obviously you can tag into her to parry, and it will achieve the same thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just make sure you always wait for the flash on the follow-up, otherwise the damage is lowered by quite a lot.
Got it. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we head out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Barry, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming! Oh, god damn it.
The fucking rabbit.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Wise, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around
And now we
behind
beat her
us.
with sticks.
And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
I do think it's very funny to have a character who is obsessed with making things symmetrical and she has different colored thing.
Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano?
You think
That
he
is
just
kinda
looks in the
fucked up.
mirror
The
every
obscure
morning. He just looks in
investigation.
the mirror every morning and just sighs.
Starts fucking banging her head against the mirror. Reminds me of, you ever play Haunting Ground?
No, what is Haunting Ground? I've never heard of that actually.
It's the PS2 game that's like a successor to Clock Tower.
Oh no, I can't say I'm familiar.
So you get chased around like a clock tower by technically four different killers.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the maid, and she has self-perception issues, to say the least.
Yeah.
So her weakness is you can run past a mirror, and she'll get distracted by looking at it, because the second she looks at it, she'll be so fucking disgusted by her visage that she'll start screaming at it, and then you can just run away.
Oh, you can just leave. Yeah, alright.
I gave it some
Oh,
thought
what I
after
was
heading
reminded of
back.
is actually fucking
part of
in
the
terms of the
investigation team,
asymmetrical
but
design
can't
that having
do
OCD
anything,
is it's
I
fucking
wouldn't be able to ever
Death the
forgive
Kid from
myself.
Soul Eater. Have you ever seen Soul Eater?
Oh yeah, I did. That was one of the first anime I was able to watch once we actually got cable again. It was SAO and Soul Eater.
Hell yeah. Soul Eater is a big classic for me.
In case you forgot,
Yeah,
you were brought in
the
by
concept is very
Porcelumex.
desiccated. I
If
think
they
it's
ever
fun.
discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you.
Soul Eater designs and I guess sort of Fire Force. I almost said Fire Punch. Different thing.
Yeah, very, very different thing.
And Fire Force by extension, it has some of my favorite designs.
Yeah.
I generally love anything that incorporates Halloween aesthetics.
And if you always
Which
worry
is what
too
Soul
much
Eater
about
is.
living up to other
Yeah,
people's
exactly.
standards,
I mean, it's kind of
you'll
like
only grow up to be
some
a
parts of it is
useless
like fucking
person
Spirit
someday.
Halloween, functionally.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
We appreciate it, Alice, but don't force yourself.
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow Scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Wait a fucking second. So we got our Velma and we got our Daphne over here.
Yeah.
I assume I'm Fred. Monato's Shaggy.
No, Minato's Scooby.
Monato's Scooby, so who's Shaggy?
Also Minato.
Fucking fusion Scooby Shaggy.
Alright then, I've got no objections.
That's why he's
what
so
about
big.
you, Monato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
why did we get that meanwhile? It was one line of dialogue afterwards. Oh shit, character
Alright.
intro, Alice. When Alice's attacks hit enemies to trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains Blade Etiquette. survival training since childhood, very anime. I know some people like that.
I mean, I was in the Scouts.
And I was gonna say, technically speaking, if you're like a Boy Scout, that is survival training since childhood, so it's not unrealistic necessarily. Just
I can pitch it and shit. And start fires pretty well.
I can also pitch a tent.
No, that's Minato over there.
When Alice's attacks hit enemies or trigger assault through anomaly build-up, she gains Blade Etiquette. When Alice attacks Blade Etiquette to its maximum, she can hold her normal attack to unleash a 3-stage charge attack. Starshine Waltz. This triggers Polarized Assault when hitting an enemy.
Yeah, it's a new fancy assault.
So it's... Yeah! We're gonna invalidate all the physical damage dealers.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's see what
You
you've
should,
got.
next time you see Minato hanging around, you should take a look at his idle animation. Right now, obviously, he's in combat. He won't just chill. If you ever see him chilling,
You're
you
a
should
real
take a look.
chatterbox. But you
Jesus
handle
fucking
yourself
Christ.
well in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, of course she's a fucking rapier.
So, here's my favorite thing about her. Do some
I
attacks.
appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha,
You
just
see
don't.
what she's doing?
She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
The fact that she's attacking at specific angles?
Whenever she attacks, or like if you like do certain attacks and then stop,
Wait,
she
Monato,
will chuck her
riling
rapier
her up
away
on
or just
purpose?
slam it into the ground.
Yuzuha, focus on the
Because
enemies.
The
The
blades are
enemies.
fucking disposable blades that she's just reloading from her backpack. Like her sword, if you look closely, it's like a telescoping blade, and it's like just a wire connected to like a handle, basically.
It's actually flimsy.
It's very flimsy.
It's not an actual metal rapier, it's like a baton.
Yeah, it's like a baton, and she just pulls out a new one every time she attacks. You see, in some of her animations, she will just. I think it's most notable after her charge attack. We'll do that once you get to be in combat, and you can just see how she just chucks it.
Oh!
Yeah, just pulls out a new one. I do think that's very fun. That's one of my favorite things to do is just completely disposable weaponry. Like the PDO guns in fucking Borderlands.
It reminds
Just,
me...
instead of reloading them, you just throw the whole gun.
Take a detour.
Have you ever seen Narrative Gundam?
As if all those
I
security
can't say
mechs
I have,
weren't
I should
enough.
actually.
Now
You
they're
shouldn't,
sending
but-
in reinforcements?
Oh, okay.
A certain someone appears towards the end of the movie.
Damien is such a headache to deal with.
Well, not towards the end of the movie. He shows up at some point earlier in the movie. He's piloting something called the Silver Bullet.
Okay.
And what the Silver Bullet is, it has a fucking disposable magnum.
Well, so what? It's just a fucking cannon with a single bullet in it, and you just get a new one every time?
Yes, it's a disposable gun.
There has to be a more efficient way to go about
Let's
this.
hurry. I still have a lesson to
There has to be a more
attend.
efficient way to do that. Oh, yeah, she just chucked it, and she just took a new one
That's
out.
part of her casual animation. Just fuck it.
Yeah. He's like, this one's dull, time for a new one. The whole point is she's so fucking rich, she
My
just has her
sword.
infinite swords.
We'll never lose to anyone.
Yeah, fuck it. It takes a new one out.
I'm trying to see.
Trying to think of.
It's because it uses a fucking incom, right?
Let's hurry.
Okay.
I still have a lesson to attend.
So it has its gun is basically
It's tied
fucking
to the-
disposable, so it has to fucking manually be fucking armed with the gun.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, okay, I get you now.
It's silly in practice.
Of course, but it hit fucking cool factors. Who cares, right?
Ah, the way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have a sidekick installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack for forums, huh? But what do we do now? Don't worry, I'm the hacker. Yeah, I'll use AOS to access the vanity workbench and you can find the passcode. I'll leave it to you.
Time to hack by doing platforming bullshit.
Fall Guys! Fall Guys! Fall Guys! Fall Guys!
I do kind of miss the Fall Guys game. It's a fun maze.
Wise was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
I'm greedy!
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Oh, fuck!
Good job. Good job.
I accidentally misclicked. I think it was... Yeah.
I
Sometimes
think you went on the left path, right? Yeah, it's fine.
my finger twitches and occasionally I fucking click on the mouse.
Yeah. I don't remember what was on the left path. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Ah!
Why do you do these things?
I just want coins! I just wanted coins, damn it!
It's like 500 dennies. You can just go the other way if you want coins. There's even more there.
500 pennies! Looks like 5,000 all you ever known is 5!
Just do Danny missions. Do Danny missions.
I do Danny missions! It isn't enough! It's never enough! I get too many fucking characters to level up!
Simply get less characters. You got your less. It's a good life lesson.
Says the person who got me into 3 fucking gotchas!
Listen, do as I said, whatever.
What you say
Time
is play
for-
more gotcha every
Uma
Saturday!
Musume next week. Everyone listening here, Uma Musume next week.
Whatever, screw it.
Exploration is for chumps.
Especially now that we got these disposable fucking
Classic Faith in.
renewable tickets that we can use on missions.
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Caesar King can get it.
I
And
mean,
by
yeah.
it, I mean...
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah?
It's me, Diet Miati!
Ranger strikes to score.
God, be nice.
How much longer until we get to Silum Bay?
Oh, wait.
You forgot to leave.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there? Rests.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise? Yep. Not even close.
There we go.
All done. Everyone, let's
We
move.
got his ass.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, I do agree that Caesar King can get it, but I didn't get her! And I'm gonna suffer eternally for it.
By it, I mean my parry.
I can't believe it. We're being stalked by the Trailblazer from Honkai Starville.
He's here because he smelled the scent of garbage on you.
I fucking love sheet metal cities! So this is Silum Bay. What a beautiful sight. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. Why? Did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Head pats. You can get head pats. Is Caesar into head pats? How would she feel if we head patted her and called her a good girl?
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
That's a real pandemic year students right there.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh?
That's what happened to me in college. There was in 2020, I was doing my internship at a biotech company developing like products for what was it? It was like creating health products from green melon, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my there's a fucking ad break.
Damn, sorry.
It's 10 seconds, don't worry, it's just a 10-second ad, it's fine. Unless it's not 10 seconds for everyone else, I'm not sure.
You're an ad hell forever, Ruby.
Okay, where the fuck was I? Because the ad's over for me. I was doing internship at this biotech place, developing like health products from melon.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, in 2020, there was an event that occurred across the globe that caused me to no longer have my internship, and no one in my class, in fact, to have their internship anymore. So we all just got A's, and we all just got through the last year of college, fucking flying colors without even having to try.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I love Plague. I love the Plague.
Oh, right. What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha?
All I got was,
Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the hollow just last night.
A year of what it was like to live next to a fucking pharmacy.
Oh, God, yeah.
What? A white-haired...
The Plague got me
woman?
through college. Thank you, Plague.
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
I dropped my Hot Pocket in 2020. That's a tragedy right there.
That one wasn't a lie.
It's tragic.
Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, You've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
So, are we going to ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Minato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go!
What is this? Oh. Oh shit, I'm out of stock, Ruby!
Oh fuck! What are you gonna do? Are you losing sales? You're losing sales by the second.
I can't teleport here yet.
Perish.
Ew. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really?
Oh.
Wait, don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Silum Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origin of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition City Hunter. Huh? I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. But when it comes to remote controlled toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I can fix your toy, can we work something out? Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from. Oh, okay, we're doing this to it.
Yeah, you have to align the toy's meridians. Of course, you fucking dumbass. What do you think? Here's the middle bit.
You're a middle bit. I'm not sure that was the intended solution, but whatever.
Whoa!
If it works,
awesome.
it works.
It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
Don't make me re-break your fucking toy.
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
We're not actually strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter
Let's
of Mr.
fuck up your toy's
Ukinami
meridians again.
Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Owned, idiot.
Delightful.
Look, I'm gonna say, and I mean no disrespect by this,
Yeah?
a mostly China-inspired area having someone with a Japanese name
Yeah.
inspires a little bit of curiosity.
There's
Not
two, in
suspicion.
fact, because it's Yuzuha and
Minato, which is
Yeah.
probably why they're friends.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrog's.
This is the lore,
I
you
thought it
see.
had something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha, you know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Denny gun? I'm very interested in this.
Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Pull a prank on the child? No.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble.
Defeat the child.
This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
Playing a prank on the child by grabbing his toy and breaking it like it's fucking Batman and your Bane.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante just got lucky, huh? Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya. But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Fucking Goldlina.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
I suggest not prying into that matter, Yuzuha.
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there. Very close.
Will they finish this dialogue before I climb upstairs? Okay.
That is something that I wish they would fix in this fucking game. Just prevent me from moving on until the dialogue's done. And I would rather literally be prevented from continuing compared to accidentally skipping dialogue from walking too fast.
Yeah, that shit is annoying. Also, hi, Isolde. How did you get here?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Point shot is fucking crazy.
I've never had a coin shot.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
So, you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
I was talking about this and the kid's just like, I'm 5 years old!
I'm
Taking
child.
the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Isn't a bad person? Is she nice to you? I believe that. Is she a good person?
Whatever you say, Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Do you think she's gonna be playable?
Yeah, it's already been another
He's
year.
old. I mean,
I can't believe
she
you
kind of
still
feels
made
like it, doesn't she?
Bay,
She's like,
given how strict Porcelain
like
has
I
become lately.
thought she was NPC at first, but she's kind of like too defined. Like compare the girl on the left to her, right? Like just look at her.
Then again, look at Orchidea, for example.
I guess that's true, but it's hard to say for now.
Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
Probably the biggest example I can think of is that is the Yeshi one, because he's like he looks like an NPC at first, but then if you look closely, he has like a wholly original model.
But Ira and Mello
Kinda
both have
crazy.
toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Danny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
Wonderful.
Delightful.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or
God, I
compensation
wish
from the
that were me.
Defense Force?
What part?
Compensation
The
from
rich
the
lady
Defense
appears
Force.
out thin air to give me $200.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day.
Reminds me of a side quest I did off stream. One of the ones that dropped recently with the restoration project.
Ah, yeah.
Where you have to take pictures for a girl who ostensibly runs a forum.
Yeah, I remember.
But she's very obviously a fucking Defense Force agent.
It's fine. It's fine.
Some of them are a lot better at subtlety than others, apparently.
The Defense Force has neither provided
There's one
proper
in Phalium
compensation
Heights
to
that's
grieving
hilarious. I don't know
families,
if you've done that one
nor
yet.
upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry.
Eridu Defense Force
You
is
should
not
have been
sending
able to
their
live
best,
somewhere
gotta
better.
say.
But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Say the line, Ruby. This is this, and that's that.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuza, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting.
Enjoy this moment,
there
Clip.
something I can help you
The duration of Ruina is the last you'll be able to look at the word Dante without having immense brain rot take over your mind.
Ruby, I've been playing Devil May Cry since 2003.
Oh, it's so much worse. It's so the brain rot induced by by this is so much worse.
Every time the word Dante has been mentioned on this stream, all I hear is Dante.
That kid's gonna be doing flips. He's gonna be doing
We actually
smoking
came to see
sexy
Dante.
style.
Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Ever since the word Dante got invoked in tonight's stream, there have been two factions of brain rot at war with each other in my head.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him.
That's right,
Kids
Clip
his age
Dante,
often
my
have a
favorite
lot more
Burning
on their
Abyss
minds
card
than
from
we
the
might
hit
think.
game Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game.
No, specifically, it's voice lines from Devil May Cry fighting against invincible brain rot. In particular,
I have none of that.
one of the videos of Omni-Man talking to Invincible going, "This is good news, Mark. We can be bees." We'll live for 30 years. This is good news, Mark. What are you talking about? This is insane. We can be bees.
This mixing of those videos kills me so bad. It hits me so bad. The art of the YouTube poop is still intact, and God bless.
The sheer number of player character energy in this fucking room, or at least in this
Oh
area.
yeah, all of these unique hair colors.
And then there's the one NPC. Well, there's like two in the background, but like,
Yeah.
bro thinks she's on the team. It's not often we get young folks like you visiting. We are boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Lady, we are all ancient sob stories. Look at us. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I've always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers
Why
died
is this
defending
going
the old
like,
capital.
boy? Why is this looking and go, boy? I could tell you a lot about it.
Would you like to learn about my teacher? The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. Support our troops until we actually have to do it. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead. I'm all ears. I want to know more about you and your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. Huh. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person, Huh. Was it just a coincidence that Mrs. Soul said that, or did she overhear a conversation on the mountain pass?
Camera pulls back 10 more inches.
And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Siloon Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. I don't have any questions. Well, you should head to the beach and find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. Hint, hint!
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Speaking of Dante, though, that deck hasn't been competitively optimal for a while, has it?
Burning Abyss? No. I mean, even during the high, Burning Abyss was good when summoning Dante, setting 5 traps and passing was a good play.
And
Dante.
look how far we've come.
So this is where you went.
Look how far we've come. Normal summon the fucking Burning Abyss, fucking Doom, fucking Fiendsmith combo.
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Mrs. Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
A little beyond our pay grade, I feel.
Yeah.
But it won't be easy to achieve. This city is far more complicated than we can imagine.
Let time gradually shape the child's dream.
Mrs. Zolda, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Siloon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me?
Give me the
You can
Denny
use the
gun.
money to buy a new toy instead.
I want a Denny gun. Look, I love weapons that waste my resources directly.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice.
A children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Have you ever bought one of those toy guns that are like that really just like crank and then like blast air? Or sometimes
I did not.
If you're lucky, they pop a cork.
As a kid, I had a cap gun.
A cap gun?
Are you familiar with what a cap gun is?
It might be what I'm thinking of.
A
Yes.
cap gun is yes. It fires strips of these plastic like clips that each little bit of the clip is filled with an impact explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So functionally, they're just real gun primers, just without the bullet, obviously, or the powder. It's just the primer.
Mm-hmm.
I had one, and I liked it because it made really loud bangs, and as a fucking stupid 8-year-old, making really loud bangs feels good. But cap guns are explosive. Like they do go off, and they put off like hot gases coming out the end of the barrel. So what happened one day is I decided, hey, what happens if I shoot myself in the eyeball? So I shot myself in the eyeball.
And you've needed glasses ever since.
I had to wear an eye patch for, I believe, 2 months before my eye managed to recover back to normal.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad time. To be fair, it's probably somewhat on my parents for thinking that giving an 8-year-old child access to explosives was a good idea, but come to think of it, we had a lot of explosives around. Me and my cousins played a lot with fireworks and firecrackers around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I may or may not have had access to potentially less than legal fireworks when I was as early as 4 years old. So.
Well, when you're in the boonies of
Mrs.
Southeast Asia,
What
guess
are we
what?
supposed to-
Explosives are really cheap.
Guess what? They're
There's
also
no one
really,
around.
really cheap in Southern California too.
Yeah, they're really cheap, they're really easy to get, and boy, there's no police around.
Or in some cases, the police are like, hell yeah! I like seeing fireworks.
Sometimes,
Raise
yeah.
the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shore.
I don't just mean like obviously we had the sparklers, right? We had the sparklers, we had the snap cracklers. You just toss them in the ground to make sound, the usual. We also had big fucking boxes that would just shoot off in the sky when you lit the fuse.
Yep, we did too.
And no one cared.
I mean, one of our national holidays is explicitly dedicated to fireworks, so.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I mean, in fact, there hasn't been a year where I haven't seen fireworks, and I haven't even explicitly celebrated the 4th of July in years.
Oh.
Now, granted, that's partially because I used to live in fucking Las Vegas,
Of course.
where every night was fireworks night. And, I live close enough to certain theme parks that, during the summer, in particular around this time of year, that certain theme park will let off fireworks.
Not
And I can
legally,
see it from
guys.
here. Even though that shit's like
Delightful.
half an hour away or something.
Oh god.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire a shot out towards the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the Hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's Hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the Hollow's exit.
It's just all these little details on Isolde's design that makes me think she's probably playable. Because it's hard to say, but there's like there's the buttons going down the middle. There's a little rose accessory with the thing hanging off it. There's a fancy belt, the double-sided buckle. Like all these little things on her design that I feel they wouldn't go through the trouble of if she wasn't going to be playable. You feel me?
I'd pull for her, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably thanks to you,
I think the fact that Zenless does do low-key designs for their playable characters sometimes is one of the strengths. Like, you can just look at some of the playable characters and go, that looks
every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Like Minato looks chill. If you didn't have the two-tone hair, you'd be hard-pressed to tell.
It's also the fact that he's fucking giant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fucking huge, dude. I don't think we'll get to see it this stream, so I'll just be upfront and tell you what I was talking about with Manato's idol earlier. When he squats down, his crotch has jiggle physics on it.
That's what I heard about.
It's flopping. It's going around.
What's
it's going
up,
in
Manato?
circles.
What's with the
That makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You
Boxers
definitely
are
have
real
something
loose.
on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really.
I can't fucking
I just
believe it.
suddenly remembered your last
I mean,
name.
hey, this game's equal opportunity, right? That's one of its
Ukinami's
strengths.
last name?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too
something for
weird if
everyone.
I were named
Something
Lee
for everyone.
Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloam Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a
I really
want
to go for
wandered
Seed.
into the palace.
Oh man, it's
about
tough.
the
I really want
human
Alice.
world
I do like
beyond
Alice a
its
lot. I want her as a character. God, I want Seed.
You want Seed?
Yeah, a fucking cool, fucking big ass robot lady.
I decided to leave with him on a whim.
They
But
did
once
sort
I
of like a
arrived
test
in
bed
the
event
human
for
world,
presumably
I
her
forgot
a
where
while
the
back, where
Dragon
you
Palace
played
was
as
and ended up
fucking
becoming what
you
you all
remember that
call
you
an
played
Oh,
as
the
a bamboo
fucking
in the mech.
Tetsugen event.
Yeah,
That's
Seed is
play like-
around that size. Seed is around that size.
Oh no.
You know MiHoYo, they like to
sounds
do
like a
these like
Lemnian
events with
Hollow
like test
version
bids
of
for
some
upcoming
old
mechanics just to see
legend
how the player base will react.
Hmm.
Because remember in Star Rail there was the trash can
kinda
event
sounds
with the
like
Seminole trash cans
it
right
is
before
one.
Toys came out.
Oh, come on.
I know how to feel about
Just
that.
because you've heard me tell this
Yeah.
story before.
I'd see will
you have to ruin the
it's
moment
not
like
necessarily
that.
that the movement speed and the kit will be the same. Obviously, it's just that the event was clearly a test bit to show, okay, the size does work in combat and nothing breaks.
Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that
I'm
obscure
concerned that
shard,
I might break
we
it.
both ended up here the same way.
You're worried you're developing a QA passive?
I've broken Zealous a few times already.
Oh man.
Mid combat as well.
I haven't. I don't know how. Yeah. I've seen you doing it, but I don't know how. I've never had that happen to me.
I assume it has something to do with the state of the enemy when it performs the animations that cause it to go outside of the arena. So, like, this is normally not a problem when you're fighting it well within the confines of its arena, but if a player wants to play optimally and keep the fucking boss in the corner where they can hit it consistently, they may run into the issue of the boss has suddenly teleported outside of the ring and it can't fucking aggro you. As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out towards the Lemnian Hollow in the distance. And just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. There is no way this thing fits anything more than Minato.
I have a request. I might need to call it. I'm very tired today.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oops. I can leave, though, right?
I think so.
After entering the Hall of Fame where the Obscura shard had flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel. So you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah! There it is!
Apologies for cutting things short. I'm just very tired today.
We're on the right track.
We can finish this cutscene. I don't mind.
Okay.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't underestimate me. I'm doing fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never
Understand the
actually
limitations
shut down?
of like obviously needing the space and to expand into these areas as a baseline thing of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people in this universe are very, I don't know how to say it, casual about exposure to radiation.
Yeah, we've taken it for granted.
I feel like you guys
Sounds
should
like
probably be a little more
something
careful
Porcelalumex would
about
do.
these as a baseline.
All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Alright, we can head out. I think. Yeah.
Fuck, how do I leave?
Can you just open the map and fast travel somewhere else? Yeah, there you go. Because this is a world map. Because that's how this whole place works.
Oh, thank God.
Very big fan of the new system. I've come to appreciate the new open world areas. They are much less bad than how it is handled in Honkai Third, where it is fucking miserable.
I think the only downside is that I don't think I can do side quest stuff. But since I'm still in immersive storytelling, but I think it's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it becomes a problem, you can let me know, and I can drag myself back on for a bit, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool. As long as I can do dailies, I don't give a shit.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't think we have any event that currently interferes.
There's nothing immediate, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. In that case, thanks for accompanying me, Ruby. What the fuck was that? It just fell on my desk.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, it was just a strip of paper. Right, thanks, Ruby. Good night.
Good night. Sorry for cutting things short.
I mean, it wasn't that short.
Yeah, it's still almost 3 hours, but usually we go 4. So
Yeah,
apologies
cool.
on that end. Alright.
Alright, guys. I guess we'll see you around. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I will be on Naho's stream for a bit. But I guess I'll see you guys on Monday when it's time for more Shin SRW. I want to fucking die!